Alright to YouTube, another one of Kip's clips. So just a bit of a update and summary of what happened today. Oh, and by the way, I'm taking this NSA stuff very, very, very seriously. So I'm no longer putting my face on camera. I'm now doing the crime watch shit. Now, I'm not that stupid. I understand I can decode this and get my face. This is just for shits and giggles. Alright, it's a joke. But anyway, so I went up to meet that MP. Hold on, what's his name? I've got his card here. Mark Griffin, MSP today. Somebody contacted me via YouTube. He'd heard that they were going up to, him and a few others were going up to Cumbernauld to have a question and answer session with carers. And I decided to go up and maybe see if I can ask him some questions. So I've done a previous video, the short video clips that I did get, but basically they weren't allowing me access. But when I first turned up, told to turn the camera off. You can't see them just now because you're not a carer. You'll be the last in the queue. Once they seen I wasn't just going away, they then then miraculously he found a spare 5 minutes to just sort of see me answer this crazy man's questions and then send him on his way. I got to ask him about the economic situation, what's happened in Iceland. Of course, he pleaded ignorance. I'm beginning to think that these people who are meant to representative, let me see if I can get this moron in. I'll leave his details down below. That moron. So I asked him about the economical thing. He says he was right not to let the banks fail. So he's a communist, he's not a capitalist, even though he's in the Labour Party, makes sense, but they're all communists nowadays. They all don't believe the banks should fail. They believe the public should pay for the bank's bad debts. And the public should be hot with austerity to pay for derivatives, which 80-90% of them are the world's debt at the moment, and these are bad debts by banks who gambled with money they didn't have and lost the bet and now expect us to pay. So he pleaded ignorance on that. He said he didn't know anything what happened in Iceland. Spoke to him about the Holly Gregg situation, asked him about that. Again, he didn't have a clue. Told him to look up these things. When I started talking about the Bradbury Pound, his aides and his handlers came in. Oh, Mark, hold on, Mark, I keep forgetting the guy's name. Oh, Mark, you're busy, can you come and do this? Or can you come to usher them away? And then, obviously, the crazy man had some of his questions answered and would go on his way. Because I was standing outside that place when they said I'd be waiting there all day. I was standing outside asking some carers some questions and stuff, and I was getting traction. But of course, it was stage managed and ushered on, asked them some questions, now please leave. Of course, I was asked to keep my camera away, keep no camera there, to protect the carers, of course. So, just wanted to give you a brief outline. I've said more about it on the video that I put up. I've recently just got my voice back today, although it's still not there 100%. I don't know if you can hear it. I lost it in Bilderberg. So, hopefully once my voice is a bit stronger in the next couple of days, I'll be able to put out more films and my thoughts and feelings on Bilderberg, which was a hell of a interesting experience. I mean, I thought I was going to a protest and I turned up to a festival put on. There's people selling t-shirts, making money. I've been to Bilderberg. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bit of capitalism and stuff, but Jesus, I thought I was going to a protest. You go to a protest and you're in a field like sheep. Everybody's herded off into their own wee area. I mean, you could literally count the free thinking individuals in that field on your two hands. They were few and far between. Everybody was just moving from corner to corner, from tribe to tribe. It was a real educational experience. I think this is what you're going to see more of. I'm not going to go too deep into it because I'm hopefully going to do one of these videos where I do put down my thoughts and feelings on what happened at Bilderberg. It's a staged, managed performance. With the t-shirts for 10, 15, 20 quid to boot. Don't you just love these protests that you can go and buy t-shirts? I was at Bilderberg 2013. Now, I mean, I didn't go there with any great intent. I really went down there to observe, to be honest with you, because the second I heard a festival and stuff, I was like, what the hell's going on here? But it was a well worthwhile experience, no doubt about it. The amount of people I got to meet, amazing. Just the experience, just to see how, I mean, it's also kind of funny, like, a lot of conspiracy theorists are called paranoid at the best of time. Try and get a big bunch of them in a field together. I mean, the paranoia was rife, man. I mean, in echelons of paranoia, man, I dare say I'm probably up there with the best of them. But Jesus is shit you see going on in this Bilderberg, man. Paranoia was fucking everywhere. It was unbelievable. Amazing people. I mean, everybody that was there, every single one of them, for whatever reason they were there, whether it was to shake Alex Jones' hand, to protest, to observe, get some film, whatever people's reason was there, the vast majority of them were there for the right reasons, and I appreciate that. And I've got nothing but good memories, good experiences. Very a good experience. That's my first ever. So I won't even class that as a protest. That wasn't a proper protest, but whatever you want to call that. I think that is the precedent set. What they're going to do with these protests moving forward, they're going to be staged, managed, with a t-shirt, and the people there to make money off the protests to boot. And you're going to have your wee stage with your speakers, and whoever's cool in the gang, whoever's down with the crowd can get on that stage and say what they want to say. As long as it's not too controversial and stuff, because you know this is a staged, managed protest. I mean, I was having a protest outside the protest about not being able to get water into the protest. That's how ridiculous this shit was, man. I mean, it was literally, and people were looking at me as if I was a donut, because I'm sitting going, hold on a sec, I'm here to protest, and you're saying I'm not allowed water. G4S, a fucking G4S security check at a protest. I mean, what the fuck? It was a controlled demolition, man. It was a controlled protest. But again, I'm all the wiser for going there and witnessing that shit with my own eyes, man. So I'm so glad for going. But I'll go into more depth for that when my voice is a bit stronger and stuff. But a bit of an update what I went on, what I've done today as well. I went and seen Mark Griffin. I've put a video up, you can go and check it out. That's the footage. Unfortunately, of course, you weren't allowed any recording equipment in to speak to these guys, because in Orwellian Wonderland, not allowing to record politicians in an open and transparent democracy. Alright to YouTube, thanks for listening. So thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, if you're glad I brought the information to your attention. Subscribe to my channel down below if you're subscribe to my channel down below to keep up to date with the latest news and updates. Check out the Facebook and Twitter links, good way to keep in touch if they shut down my Facebook channel again. And leave me all your comments below, good, bad, ugly and indifferent. And tune into the cheese and see the grief I get for saying Kip's Clips, man. But fuck yous all, man. It's cheese and toast. I know it. I love it.